Hi YouTubers, that time of the month again when I empty my little basket of the things I've used up or thrown away this month, flashing the trash as it were. I had considered not doing one for May because I haven't actually used up that much. I'm in one of those stages where I've got loads of things nearly finished but not quite, and I thought I might do a sort of 2 months together, but in fact I'll be away from the UK on holiday at the end of this month, beginning of next month, so I thought, no, why not? Let's just be honest. This is what I've gone through this month. A lot of the things that I go through fairly regularly. So this is my Mitchum Advanced Control 48-hour Powder Fresh. Is it a deodorant or an antiperspirant? Deodorant anyway. Really like this stuff. I've talked about it before. It really does work when you're hot and sweaty, and I do get hot and sweaty quite a lot these days, so I really like this. The only disadvantage is there aren't that many places where you can get it. It tends to be more in independent chemists and the big ones, and it does run out quite quickly. I mean, one of those I can go through in a month. So I haven't got a backup of that at the moment, but I will get one soon. Another thing that I go through a lot of are these nail varnish removal pots that, you know how they work. They've got kind of sponge in. This looks a bit disgusting. And you stick your fingers in. I just find them much, much easier to get rid of my nail polish than bits of cotton wool soaked in nail varnish remover. The disadvantage is, of course, they do get a bit gunky quite quickly, and it's quite an expensive way of cleaning your nails. This isn't my favourite brand, partly because the sponge inside is pink, so it does show up how dirty it is quicker than the ones which have got black sponge. But these are reasonably cheap. You can get them in Boots, so I do go through those quite regularly and quite quickly. A more luxurious product that I've finally finished up. I did talk about this in my Guerlain video. This is the Essence d'Or Pure Radiance Concentrate with pure gold, which I've never been quite sure how to use it. I've used it basically as a primer because it feels really nice when you put it on the skin. It's not silicone based at all. It's a kind of cooling gel, which I do feel holds my makeup better than not putting on a primer. But it's a very expensive primer to use that way. I think this was a gift, in fact, but I dread to think how much it actually costs. And midway through this, if you'd asked me, would I purchase it again, I would have said, no, I don't think I would get it for myself. But I don't know that it, dramatically improves the look of your skin or the hold of your makeup to justify the price. But it is a really, really nice product to use. Just feels really nice on the skin. It's got a nice, not very intrusive fragrance. Beautifully packaged. It is a bit heavy. It's not good for travelling because this is a glass bottle. You can't get the last specks out, as you can see. That's often the case with a pump. And it did last me a long time, so I did really, really like it. Kind of on the fence whether I'll repurchase. I don't think I'll repurchase this. This is Paul and Joe eye makeup remover. If I'm honest, I bought it for the really pretty bottle. I really like their vintage style packaging. Again, Paul and Joe, a bit easier to get these days than they were a few years ago when you really had to kind of go on the internet, or Phoenix in London have stocked them for a long time. Quite a few websites now stock them, and they do quite quirky products. I didn't feel this eye makeup remover was anything special. I would really value any recommendations people have to put in the comments below for a good eye makeup remover, specifically for waterproof mascara that doesn't irritate sensitive eyes too much, because I've never really found one that I felt was really excellent. So, I think I've got my lash line clean. and then I wake up in the morning and there's kind of panda eyes, which suggests I haven't. So I haven't actually got, well, I have got a travel size of the MAC eye makeup remover, which I'm not liking very much. I find it really stings my eyes, however careful I am about not getting it into the eye, and I just find it slightly, I feel, irritates the lids. Not enough to stop me using it, so I'm kind of using that when I'm away from home. So I have got that on the go, but other than that, I haven't got an eye makeup remover at the moment. I'll just be using my Bioderma, I think, until I get a good recommendation. Another product I won't be buying again is Elemis Eyes Awake Recovery Gel. This took me ages to use up. Just a bog standard eye gel. Didn't do anything bad to my eyes. Didn't feel it did anything good to my eyes. Kind of on the fence of when to use it because it wasn't hydrating enough to use as a nighttime nourishing eye cream. And during the day I tend to use a specialist eye cream with an SPF and then, eye products. So I kind of used this when I wasn't putting any makeup on, not going out much, as a kind of freshener. And so it took me ages to use up, but I wouldn't really recommend it. Used up a mini Prada fragrance. I think this is the original kind of iris one. I do love these dinky little bottles. They're really convenient to have in your handbag. Wouldn't repurchase. The Prada fragrance, I think you really love it or, I don't hate it. I quite like it because I generally like iris-based fragrances, but I kind of prefer the Chanel take on it to the Prada ones. But cute little bottle. I will say, I've talked about samples before now. One company who I really appreciate give big samples, or you can buy, these generous sample-sized tubes, is Ren, and it really encourages me. I've used up this Evercalm Global Protection Day Cream. I've in fact got another one, might be the sensitive version. Really, really liked it. What I like about these really good size samples, I mean, this gave me sort of 2.5, 3 weeks daily wear. It really gives you a chance to test out the product to make sure there's no irritation issues and it's really, you feel it's doing the right thing for your skin in different conditions. And I was really pleased with this. I've got an Aven moisturiser on the go at the moment, but when that's used up, I'll definitely be looking at getting the Ren, probably the sensitive version of this Global Protection. The only thing I don't care for about the Ren products, I understand why they do it, but no SPF. So, that's the most important thing in your daily skincare from my perspective, and it means an extra stage. So that's the downside, but I really did like that moisturiser. I used a couple of sample masks, Dermalogica Intensive Moisture Mask. It was okay, wouldn't rush out to buy it. Really liked this product, is it Boscia Revitalising Black Hydration Gel. This is a difficult brand to get in the UK. This sample came from my Sephora order. It's a really weird gel. It is kind of grey-black, but felt very cooling and soothing on the skin. I wouldn't, I think, be using it as a moisturiser on its own, but a really nice kind of additional treatment in hot, humid climates or when you felt you needed an extra kind of moisture boost. So I'm definitely going to explore that and the Boscia products when I go to the US next month. Molton Brown used up a Ginger Lily body wash, which was a new fragrance for me from them. I did like it. I might actually buy that, I think. Really refreshing summer fragrance. I like their bath and body products. It's a kind of nice mixture of fragrance with bubbles, which I like in my bubble bath. So I did like that. Used up a sample of Chanel Gardenia. Liked it so much I bought the big bottle, and that's kind of been one of my favourites this month. Also had a Rue Cambon, which I used up. Didn't like as much, but I mean that's pure taste thing with perfumes, and so that's why I went for the Gardenia. Used up a Travel Advanced White toothpaste. Didn't feel baking soda toothpaste. Is this one American? I don't know where I got. No, distributed in the UK. So I must have bought that over here. Arm and Hammer. Didn't feel it made my teeth any whiter. It was toothpaste, so it was okay. So that's what I've got through this month. No kind of standout products, although, as I say, I really did like the Boscia and I did like the Ren, and this is a gorgeous, luxurious product. But let's see what we get through next month. And remember, guys, if you do have any eye makeup remover recommendations, that is an area where I really am looking for some ideas. And hope you have a glorious June. Bye for now.